here's how your retirement is related to fucking on the first link. If you try to same day ship it with a shorty, a lot of them is gonna be like, yo, I'm not that type of girl. The reason why a shorty may do this because even though she's also trying to get hers, she's not trying to get her feelings violated because you might just, feel me, link her, take her out to wherever, and just fuck on that night and then never call her again. So as defense to really test like what angle you're trying to come at, a shorty might require you to link her a couple of times before you get to actually kill. Companies got the same defense up when it comes to you as an employee. A lot of y'all niggas be hearing about 401k plans, which is basically a retirement plan that is sponsored by your employer. What companies do for the employees a lot of the time is what's called a 401k match. And this is basically when you take a certain percentage of your paycheck, right? And let's say every paycheck you put 5% from that shit to your 401k, your employer will match that entire 5%. Usually they set it at a set limit, so they may say, 5% is the limit. If you donate 6% of your paycheck to your 401k, they only get a match up to the 5. But a lot of niggas be moving around companies, especially Gen Z. We're known for not staying to one company for long versus, feel me, niggas in older generations stick with one company. Niggas in Gen Z will be at a job in 2 months and then quit that shit and go get hired somewhere else. So just like how, feel me, a shorty's scared that a nigga might up and leave after he killed the first time, is how companies are scared how if they do the 401k contributions, they're going to lose out on their investment because they don't even see the employer after a year. And what are companies' solutions? The same way how a shorty might make you wait for it is the same way a company is going to make you wait for that 401k contribution. So they'll still give you the contribution, but they won't make the whole shit yours. And they have 2 ways of mainly doing this. The first one is cliff vesting, and then the other one is graded vesting. Personally, I think the more common one would be graded vesting. So graded vesting is basically they give you a set percentage of the 401k contribution each year. So they might say, I bet every year 20% of that 401k match is completely yours. So feel me, if they say 20 cents per year, that means after 5 years, because 5 times 20 is 100, meaning 100% of that money will be yours after you spend 5 years time in that company. The other one is a little bit more OD, so because it's a little bit more OD, they're gonna cut back on the time. The other one is graded vesting, which is basically, I bet none of this shit is yours until a set period of time. But since this is a little bit more OD, they cut back on the time. So instead of it being completely yours after 5 years, it'll probably be like completely yours after 3 years. So feel me? If you spend 2 years in the company and then you leave, nigga, it's quiet. Feel me? You're not gonna be able to get that, keep the full 401k match contribution. You're gonna have to spend the entire 3 years there before that shit becomes completely yours. But just like in real life, how another nigga 2-year relationship is another nigga first link and kill. Feel me? Companies, they fuck with certain niggas a little bit more heavier. So what they may do is some shit called immediate vesting, where it's basically any contribution they give in your 401k is always gonna be yours. You don't have to wait, no whatsoever. This is definitely a way less common approach, but niggas do this, companies specifically, when they're trying to attract high talent. Just like in real life, you might try to fuck with a certain shorty and she not jack you, and for the next nigga she on that nigga dick. So for me, just throw that shit to the game.